behooved me to talk about this for a couple of reasons. Because I'm a connoisseur, I consider myself a connoisseur of music. Uh, I also forgot to mention that longtime Beach Boys founder, songwriter, musician, uh, and singer Brian Wilson had passed away at the age of 82. Same age as Sly Stone, by the way. And Brian Wilson just died 2 days ago. And Sly Stone died Monday, no Sunday or something like that. And the guy, I think the other guy's name was Wilson with Lance Starr died last week, late last week, something like that. So it's just been and then my girl Amanda Lewis from BET, man, long time journalist and broadcaster, man, died from complications from breast cancer this week at the age of 52. I was like, man, well, my wife was saying shit like that. People going out here fast, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Young people that well, those two. I mean, she was young. The guy from Lance Starr was like 69. I was like, he was a young guy too. I was like, damn, he wasn't much older than me. Um, but nevertheless, man, you have to, and that's one of. Let me talk about Brian Wilson a minute. Of course, he started out in the early '60s with a California-based group called the Beach Boys. All right. If you don't know, I'm gonna give you a little history on it right quick. Um, Get Around. I'm just naming some of the songs off. Barbara Ann, Get Around. California Girls, the original. I wish they could all be California. That's why I love them songs, man. I mean, there's something about listening to the songs by the Beach Boys that I just can't get get out of my mind because they were that good. They were that good of a group. Period. Their harmonies was insane, and they were considered like the American version of the Beatles. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I think that they were very compatible with a lot of the groups, particularly the Beatles. They did their thing. I was a fan of music for a very long time, you know, very long time as a kid. Of course, I I'm down with it. You know, I love music. I love good music. It to me, it never really mattered if you black, white, pink, blue. I like country music too. There's some country music I love. And I had some personal country artists that I like. Charlie Pride. What's that guy with that hat? Can't think his name. Oh my God. Glenn Campbell, Johnny Cash, not really Travis Tritt. Who was that guy? It was the one. He was a big country artist in 1980s. I cannot think it. I just saw him on TV not long ago. Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks was ultimately one of my favorites, man. Jerry Reed, all of them, man. I just like music. I'm just not. When it comes to music, I'm not biased towards music. I love music. I love music, period. You know, so that's just me. I really do. But he was an innovator. He was an innovator of pop music, and there's a lot of great stuff he did for the art. Really did. Made it more popular. Beach music was American music, you know, and the Beach Boys personified that. They really did, which is why I'm a big fan of their work. So he definitely be sorely missed. I wanted to say that because I actually really did like his music. My wife used to tell me, "Oh, you just a white guy in a black man's body," because I like music. I didn't see color in music. I just saw music. That's always been me. That's been me my since I came around circa 1964, baby. I've always like. I mean, I grew up in one of the greatest eras of music ever. You know, you had music that wasn't at that point was not about color. Everybody loved Motown. Everybody loved pop music. Everybody cousin loved the Beatles. And everybody cousin I know of loved the Beach Boys. Period. It's American music. Motown is American music. You know, Beatles, although it was four guys from England, became a big part of American music. You know, Beatles was the reason I wanted to get Beatles. I can honestly say, not in whole, but they were one of the reasons. They were one of my biggest influences to want to even do music early on a young child. You know, I really did. You know, I just love music. Period. I'm just a connoisseur. I just call myself a connoisseur of music. I play all kind of music. As a DJ, I play all kind of music anyway. You know, and I love it. But guys, I'm gonna cut this short right now. I want to say rest in peace to Slash Stone, the guy from Atlanta Star. I think it's something Wilson. I forgot. And Brian Wilson and Armando Lewis. Man, you guys were innovators for what y'all did. And I got more to talk about that and music stuff in another podcast. I may just do some DJ music real soon. But for right now, I'm out.